Shalom Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakwadash. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And there's no God beside them. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit. And salutations to the elect. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 10. Verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, talking about the virgin daughter of Babylon, shall bewail her and lament for her. And when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off, for the fear for torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. The merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls, fine linen, purple, silk, scarlet, tying wood, and all manner of vessels of ivory, and all manner of vessels of most precious woods, of brass, iron, marble, cinnamon, odors, ointments, frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men. And the fruits that thy soul lusteth after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for fear for torment, weeping and wailing. And this is pretty much how do we know who Babylon, all right? How do we know who is Babylon in the scriptures? Right? Because there's history on ancient Babylon, but then in the book of Revelation, as we know, that's a book going into the events that will happen in the last days. Who is this new Babylon? All right, otherwise known in the scriptures, in like the book of Jeremiah, as the virgin daughter of Babylon. Who is that? So now, I was actually, looking into another lesson, but I ran across a statistic going into how America is the world's largest importer. Now, if you look at this chart right here, which this is published in 2023, I believe. Okay, yeah, this is based upon 2022. Right? But as you see, America hits number 1. Why it says the world largest importers, United States easily, hits, top tier. As a matter of fact, look, it says, despite economic headwinds, imports to hit record levels in 2022, America imported $536.8 billion in goods from China, its largest trading partner. And it says the top largest importers in the world in 2022, global imports climbed to 25.6 trillion in value, or about the size of the US GDP. Which makes sense because as a leader of a world, you have to, or just, as far as America is concerned and its businesses is concerned, you have to account for bad times. All right. And when you look at the news and when you look at what's been happening in the world, there's been famines. There's been talk of, what they call it, Farmageddon. There's been hard to receive different imports due to canals drying up and wars. So a company must order more when it gets its shipment. All right. When you add all that up, it shows you how there's there's an increase in imports, especially over here. Now it says, because you got to think of too, like how America is a very diverse nation, right? So you have all these restaurants and all these different supermarkets catered to different nationalities. All right, it's going to inevitably have the largest amount of imports. So it says in 2022, global imports climbed to $25.6 trillion in value, or about the size of the US GDP. As an engine of growth, global trade broadens consumers' choices and can lower the cost of goods. For businesses, it can improve the quality of inputs and strengthen competitiveness. Right? So it says with 3.4 trillion in imports in 2022, the US is the largest importer globally. Right? And you see these other articles. But US always tops, you know, you are, it says US is always spoken of as far as, countries with massive amounts of imports, because the United States is Babylon in the scriptures. So that's pretty much it. Just a quick hit. Shalom to the elect.